folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims info/thoughts video. So this is going to be focused on one specific thing. Some of you are going to love this, some of you are going to hate this, so let's get right into it. You may be wondering about quarterly teasers, whether they're coming back or not. It made sense to me that there was not one for last quarter because Seasons was the only paid content, and they never show anything about expansion packs through quarterly teasers first. They always fully announce the expansion first, and then they show it in quarterly teasers afterwards. But they changed things up with Seasons, and looks like more change is happening, as SimGuru Kate took to the forums today to confirm that quarterly teasers are officially not a thing anymore. She says, as much as we enjoyed sharing a sneak peek into the future, there's a good reason why they don't make sense moving forward. Since the beginning of The Sims 4, we've been forthright in saying that pack releases won't fall into predictable patterns, and to expect for things to change as we try new approaches to creating fun experiences. As you may be guessing, we're mixing things up, starting with the recent surprise announcement and release of The Sims 4 Seasons. We're shifting our approach regarding the types of packs we create and when they'll be released. This change means that there will be quarters where we don't release new paid content, so quarterly teasers won't be the right format for sharing information. That said, we're also reaffirming that a bright future lies ahead for The Sims 4. The full Sims 4 development team is working hard on multiple packs that are in various stages of development. We also remain committed to improving the game via updates and more free content, which we'll continue to release on a frequent cadence. Ultimately, this is a signal that we've heard your feedback, and we're tweaking our plans to deliver the content you've been asking for. She also follows that up on Twitter by saying, I know that the lack of quarterly teasers is going to be disappointing to many, but I ask patience and an open mind of everyone in this community. We are working hard to deliver things the community loves and wants, and sometimes this means changing things up. So I'm definitely one of the people who hates this decision because I really like that transparency. Even though SimGuru Grant has been very active on Twitter and having all these polls and stuff, this doesn't really replace the quarterly teasers for me because the polls are not meant to be news. It's not meant to confirm or deny anything. It's just to gauge interest. Whereas the quarterly teasers, they reveal things that are coming for sure. They don't say exactly the date that it's coming, just that it's coming within those 3 months. So yeah, it's a bummer that they're being a little less transparent on that front, on the stuff that is coming for sure. And for those who really love their surprises, there were still those because they stopped advertising free content in the quarterly teasers. So it wasn't like they were revealing every single thing that was gonna happen for the next few months. It was just some of the things. And I really like how they kept my expectations in check too, like especially with this quarterly teaser where it was more so just a teaser for cats and dogs because that was the only paid DLC released for that quarter. I was like, okay, that's good. Even though I'm disappointed, at least I don't need to get my hopes up for an extra game pack or stuff pack releasing that quarter too. It's just like, nope, it's just cats and dogs, nothing else. And there was still plenty of free DLC that came out that quarter too, so there were surprises. And I have seen a couple of other games do this roadmap sort of thing, where with Rocket League, for example, they actually outlined what they plan to release for summer 2018, but not every single thing. They do give some details, but at the end they do mention that it's just a brief overview of the things that are to come. It's not everything, and they don't give away all the details of what they do say in there either, so yeah, it makes me kind of jealous sometimes. I'm just like, why can't Sims do this? But there are some other things that I want to point out in her statements too. So what I think might be happening here is that packs may release a bit more slowly at times, and well, I guess that already happened between my first pet stuff and Seasons, but I think it may be possible that we're at the very least getting less stuff packs than before because it was almost guaranteed that we get at least one of those every quarter, but that may not be the case anymore finally because I know a lot of us have been asking for less stuff packs, that there's too many of them. And it would make sense to slow down on them a little bit because, well, there's 14 of them right now. And compared to the game packs and expansion packs, that's a lot too. But I do find it interesting also that she says they're shifting their approach regarding the types of packs they create. So are they going to be introducing another pack type in the future? Because I know that some people have been asking for world packs that would be similar to what we got on the Sims 3 store on occasion, where they'd release worlds like Sunlit Tides or Roaring Heights, where the main focus is giving us a new world, and then they'd sprinkle in some new gameplay as well. And I don't know, I think there's enough pack types as there is, and it already makes things a little confusing for some, because I've been getting so many comments on my rankings videos for the game packs and stuff packs, and people are like, wait, where's cats and dogs? I'm like, this is a stuff pack video. It's not focused on expansion packs. And it's not a good thing when products become oversaturated. Like, remember what happened with Guitar Hero? That's not what I want for The Sims 4. You can have too much of a good thing. I also find the last sentence a bit confusing because Kate says that ultimately it's a signal that they've heard our feedback, but from what I could tell, the majority of people love the quarterly teasers, even if sometimes it could give the wrong impression of a pack, or create a lot of speculation as to what a pack could be, and it not being what you thought it was going to be in the end. Still, I saw a lot of love for the quarterly teasers, so it does seem a little bit contradictory that they would take away the quarterly teasers. I just hope that we're not going through another news drought this summer, because that period between My First Pet Stuff's release and the announcement of Seasons was absolutely brutal, and it created so much room for speculation to float around, and not necessarily positive speculation. I just wish they could at least say something, like expect some exciting content this July, because now we're just going to be completely in the dark again. Like, say if we're going to be getting a stuff pack next, we're not going to know anything at all until a week before release. And until then, we just have to expect nothing. Just expect nothing to happen at all for the next few months. And someone saying soon is not enough either, because we already know from past experience that soon can mean 2 to 3 months, not actual soon, as in a week or two. I mean, I guess that strategy would make sense for games where DLC being added on is not a regular thing, but with The Sims, it is, so this new strategy does not sound fun to me. And that wraps up another Sims info/thoughts video, so let me know in the comment section below what you think about the quarterly teasers not being a thing anymore. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!